I'm film and television composer Clive Coburn. When doing the rounds with my latest showreel, I dropped into Don Selwyn's film company in a place that he described as looking like a gang headquarters. "I suppose you've come about the film," he said, and I said, "What film?" The film to which he referred was The Maori Merchant of Venice. I knew Don liked operatic music, and luckily I had just the thing to impress him. Recently I'd written and recorded Sperduto Amore for a classical soprano, and people who had heard it really liked it. Giovanni Medici had written the lyrics, and Celia Falchi was the soprano. While recording the Orpheus Choir for a documentary, I also recorded them as the backing vocals on the song, and this was the song I was about to impress Don Selwyn with a couple of years later. He listened, frowning as he did when he was thinking, and said, "Okay, you can do the music for the film." When I gave him a budget, he was fine with it. So now I was going to score another movie and record it with the NZSO. This is Sperduto Amore, the song that got me the job.
Come tresti il mio cuor se Tell me about the Maori Merchant of Venice.
Well, Peter Huranui Jones, I think is his name, he translated 3 of Shakespeare's plays into Maori to preserve the language, and one was the Merchant of Venice. And I wrote the score for it. That's what it was really about. And it was quite tricky to write it because they were speaking in Maori and the subtitles weren't done yet.
Yeah.
And I had no idea what anybody was doing. And I just looked at the expressions on the faces. And sometimes I got a couple of things wrong, but I had to go back and do them again. But yeah, this is the Maori Merchant of Venice. This is the Storm, and it's just a big piece of music that I have to admit is influenced a little bit by Batman.
And it's done by the NZSO?
Yeah, NZSO. So, yeah.
All right, I'll listen.
I'll interrupt the interview to play a video I made that shows a little bit of the actual film, a sketch of the music, and the full score. The reason for this is that the sketch reveals the music in an easy-to-follow state. Otherwise, it may seem daunting, and you may think it's more complicated than you could do. This is a lesson in the contemporary music course. Here is the sketch for this scene. We'll look at the full score next, and it's also in the PDF below. Bigger chords such as this G7 flat 9 and A flat major 6 7 flat 5 can help create tension in an orchestral setting. Here is the finished orchestration that we'll have a close look at in the next video.
From the Avengers to that, it's a long road, isn't it?
Yeah, it was a good road.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening.